What up, people? Hit that like button when y'all walk in. How y'all doing? Hit that like button when y'all walk in. Hit that like button. I got 3 people and only 1 like. Come on, show your boy some love, man. Lately, I ain't been getting some love, so I want to ask a question about that. Hit that like. I only got 2 likes. Julian was good, Julian. Muhammad was good. Nah, the night's still young. It's only 7:22 out there. They're gonna sign somebody. I don't know who. Who you think they're gonna sign? Extentacion was good. Wilkes was good, bro. Where is the button? What button? Slick was good, Slick. Slick said I'm getting mad, no trades. I don't think you're going to see too many trades. You're going to see some signings. Chris, my boy Chris Taz was good. Hit that like button when y'all walk in. Oh, yeah, we're going to sign somebody. We definitely going to find somebody. Sign somebody. Who y'all think it's going to be? Who y'all think it's going to be? Oklahoma in the building. Stephen Shaw. Oklahoma. It's hot out there? It's hot out there in Oklahoma? Y'all next to Dallas. It got to be hot. Y'all next to Dallas. He said, everybody want Millsap. The floor is yours, Tatacion. Why you want Millsap? I don't see. Maybe it's me. Eric was good. Eric Byron was good. You think it's going to be IT? Ghost. My boy Ghost in the building. From Taiwan. Hit that like button, y'all walk in. Ennis, IT, and low-key. Chris said Stanley Johnson. Julian said Avery Bradley because how annoyed James Hart. Yeah, he do play D, but is he that same defender he was years ago? Eric said James Ennis. He can back up AD on the bench. Yeah, Grant, what up, Grant? That's right, Grant said hit that like button. Grant, I appreciate you, Aaron, and I forgot who else. Y'all held it down the other day on the live, man. I got kicked off the live. Y'all guys held it down, man. Muhammad said no Avery. Kendra was good. Kendra Joyner was up. He said Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Hockenstein. Tom, Tom, yeah. It was Tom, Aaron, and Tom, Aaron, and Grant. Y'all held it down the other day, man. I appreciate that. My boy Tim was good, Laker Nation. You know what it is. Tom, what up? Slick, what up? Yeah, I don't know what happened the other day, man. I got knocked out my own live, and they only thing they couldn't do was add people on. That was crazy. I never saw nothing like that. I think Wesley Matthews, it wouldn't surprise me, Wesley Matthews. Now that they took out going small, because I thought they was going to be done with like 2 guards. I thought that it was going to be like a wing, more like a 6'7", 6'8", legitimate small forward. Now, Wes Matthews might be. See you later, my guy. What up? Yeah, tapped in. But I don't be getting no likes on my I ain't get too many likes when I did the top 5. I want you guys to participate in that, man. You know, there's really no right or wrong. It's just everybody's opinion. Steven Shaw said Quinn Cook. Nah, I don't want no Quinn Cook. No Wesley. Now I don't want Wesley either. I want some young. We need some young, because you have to look at it like this. This is how the Lakers need to look at it. When you get, okay, you got your rotation set. You really not, anybody you pick up now, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be in your rotation. So why, my thing is this. If you got your rotation, let's say is, I'm just throwing a starting five out there. Let's just say is Russ, Monk, Braun, AD, and Dwight, right? And let's say the backups is Kendrick Nunn, Wayne Ellington, THT, Trevor Ariza, and Marc Gasol. Let's say those 10 is your rotation. Alfonso, what up? Maine West was good. Who else in here I ain't shout out? John Ray, what up? Let's say those 10 is your rotation that you plan on playing, right? And you still have Bazemore will be your next guy in line to get some playing time between the 2 and the 3, right? My thing is this. This is what I'm saying. It is a whole. Everybody, I'm saying people like, you don't need no more big men. How? If I just did it there in this empty space, okay, let's say we have 3 more spots. Let's say we don't do a big man. Tell me how this not empty. You got Braun. I mean, you got Bazemore. Let's say I'm just say IT. Bazemore IT, right? Let's say we pick up IT, Wesley Matthews, and Ennis. I'm just throwing something out there. Ennis. Big Bree signed with New Jersey. I mean, he signed with Brooklyn, right? Then you got them 3. So now you got IT is behind Westbrook and Nunn, then IT, right? And let's say you picked up Wesley Matthews. Now Wesley Matthews is behind Malik Monk, Malik Monk, Wayne Ellington, and then Wes Matthews. And then you got Braun, THT, Ennis. Braun, THT, and Bazemore. Then you got Ennis right here. It's too many guards. That's what I'm saying. You need a balanced team. How many guards? The guards, you don't have to worry about them getting hurt too much. E-Fitness was good, bro. Some Marlon was good. That's right. Definitely need a big man. You gotta listen. You gotta protect yourself. Why have a massive amount of guys at the guard spots for what? What's the purpose for? Let's say this happened, right? Let's say that same scenario happened. Let's say the last 3 spots go to Isaiah Thomas, Wesley Matthews, and James Ennis, right? Let's say that happened. Okay, now you got Howard starting, AD the power forward. You got Trevor Ariza, who's really not a power forward. He's more of a small forward. Yeah, Trevor Ariza and Marc Gasol. Now let's say one of them guys get hurt. One of the centers. You need depth at every position. You just can't take no chances. That's right, Kendra. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Yeah, Lou Williams signed with Atlanta. Yes. Chris, what's good, Chris? AD ain't starting at no 5, I don't think. I think he's going to play some minutes there. But I believe I don't think he's going to play some minutes. He's going to probably play more center than he ever did. But I don't see, Still. Oh, you play ball with James Ennis? Okay. Where you from? Where you from? Yeah, Cousins available. I would like Cousins. Cousins definitely available. Yeah, Braun could play the four. I understand that, but you still need. What I'm saying is, you still gonna be super. You got 15 guys, 15, and you got a lot of guys who could play the 2, 3, and the 1. And Trevor Reeves more of a. He's not a good rebounder like that. He in the lineup, and let's say a crucial moment, somebody needs to get an offensive rebound over him. Malik was good. So Lakers, Sosa said Lakers need to trade Gasol. Yeah, Baller's life was good. Are you from Louisiana? I mean Louisville? Oh, you played college ball in Los Angeles. Okay, exactly. I beat Roger was good. You said I'm hating on every move Rob Pelinka make. Tell me, Pierre, tell me one move I hated on Rob Pelinka. You said why I'm hating on every move he made. I didn't hate on Trevor Ariza move. I liked it the Russell Westbrook move. I liked it the Melo move. I liked it the Kendrick Nunn move. I liked the Bazemore move. I ain't say I was in love with it, but I ain't. It didn't bother me. The Ellington move. I ain't not say nothing negative about one move he made. Not one time. Pierre, can you please tell me what move I hated on that Rob Pelinka made this summer? Just please tell me one move he made that please tell me. Because when we signed the first day, I got the live. When we signed Ariza Bazemore and Ellington, I told you guys that them guys not gonna be. I said them signings don't really matter because those not gonna be like the front line. That's not gonna be the main signings. They all got minimum contract, so I'm not mad at it. I clearly said that. I never not hate on his move, and if it's a move that I don't like, I don't like. Just like we all here to disagree. Like the top 5, I did at every position. Y'all may have your own top 5. There's no right or wrong. You don't have to like exactly everything I'm saying. It's like I don't have to like every move Rob Pelinka made. I don't have to, but I damn sure didn't hate every move. I gave I've been praising the move, to be honest. Trevor Lane, what up? He said we need more shooters. He said Isaiah Hawkinstein. No, Jared Dudley, a free agent. Joseph was good. Yeah, Josh Hart. That's crazy. But see, the thing is, the minute Josh Hart signed, they're going to sign him right back. I mean, what's the name? New Orleans. I mean, yeah, New Orleans going to match it. Ken's talk was good. Nah, not yet. Something going to go down. Sign Jared to a coaching job. I definitely agree with that. But Josh Hart, I don't like what New Orleans doing to Josh Hart. I really don't. Because my thing is this. You really bleeding them dry because no team's really gonna. Well, everything kind of dried up now. If you don't want them, it's probably some teams out there probably still got their mid-level money. Josh Hart for marketing. I don't think. I don't think New Orleans gonna do that. I mean, I don't think Chicago will do that. Oh yeah, Skip and Jenny. Yeah, she got a Skip butt. I like that because Skip was out of pocket with that. Skip was definitely out of pocket with that, man. Yeah, my thing with what they should just do, give Josh Hart the $6 million. Just give him his market. That's not going to hurt. Sign him 3 year, $18 million, $6 million a year. Sign Josh Hart to that contract. If you're not going to throw him out there in the market, don't try to play him and give him like a minimum deal. But if you're going to do that, why you ain't disqualify his qualified offer? Like, come on. I understand it's business, but come on, it's late in the season, and he really liked the New Orleans. He really liked New Orleans. Malik Abdul was good. Anderson Giles will be dope. Truth over facts. What up, bro? Let's hit that like button when you guys walk in. Bring me an orange, or is a plum in there. Yes, it is. It's booming. Let's hit that like button. Whoever hit the like button, could y'all please hit the like button? Muhammad said he wants y'all to go look at Isaiah Hartenstein. Boogie. He said he like Isaiah. My thing is, I'm not looking for the big man to be awesome, but you know what I'm saying? I like Bismarck. Isaiah Hartenstein, he'll work like anything right now. A big man that's functional, that's young. It's like a wing player that's young. You don't want to need to get all these old players right now. You want somebody on the upside when things get rough, Mike can get you out that jam. Bismarck blocks shots and he rebounds. And he could defend the pick and roll. Isaiah and Giles. But we need a wing defender though. Like that's is the priority to me. Having a 6'7" guy who a legit small forward defender, that's priority more than anything. I take that first, then a big man, then if you want to get another guard, okay, cool. But I think whoever should be the guard, we shouldn't definitely give no 3 mandatory minimum. I mean, that's a mandatory minimum. Oh my God. That's a mandatory minimum. We shouldn't. Yeah, Otto is gone. He went Golden State. He said black wash with the Nuggets. What you taking upstairs? What you taking upstairs? Johnny Brown, he all right. Okafor, damn, I feel bad for Okafor, man. Chief, what's good, Chief? Jamal Crawford is 42. I know, right? That's a mandatory minimum. Oh, I like Marquise Chris. Yes. He said starting in the 70s, he'd have been good 92, 2002. Really, when he got drafted 15, he'd have been good in 2010. I don't know if he played in last year. Damon Town, what up, bro? A lot of people in here like Harry Giles. The deadline, the trade deadline is in February. Who I want, Okafor Russell? I kind of wanted Okafor because I knew he's going to come in and be dominant. But Russell, it was like kind of hard once I start like Russell. That was crazy. I remember that. Yeah, I hope Jalil had a 2-year deal. What? Anybody check? See what Jalil if he still wants Detroit. I don't know when the Lakers first name. I like Dante Exum. I like him. Shannon Brown don't play ball no more. I starting to think Isaiah may get picked up by a team. I'm starting to think that. Who's left at the point? I have to look at the list. But I think Anderson Harry Giles would be dope. I like Stanley Johnson. Now I don't know about definite now. Oh, Shannon Brown played Big Three? Oh, I didn't know that. DC Philly was good. Yeah, excellent would be a lot of guards, but my point is the way it looked like the Lakers. I don't really hear them talk about no big man. Yeah, I'm going live. Yeah, get them likes. So I got 49 likes. I wasn't gonna do the live because I asked for 100 likes for the live. I had got like 500 views, only like 60 likes. I like Kylie Stein, but they signed them back. Yeah, Marlon. Somebody said that they're waiting for a buy market for the big, but you can't. I still think that's risky. Because what if a big don't get brought out in the buyout market? How many people got brought out this year? Probably like 6. I keep hearing that they waiting on the buyout market, which is I don't have a problem with that. But you have to make sure you can somebody gonna be out there. Yeah, Muhammad. See, what I like with the Lakers team, what we lost when we had Dwight, JaVale, and Anthony Davis. They's blocking everything. Them guys there blocked everything. He said Kevin Love not even a big man. Jamal, what's good? The Kings got like 5 centers. That's true. He said, "Man, Ella had me going." Yeah, let's talk about Rudy Gates is gone already. Let's talk about Dennis Schroeder. Oh, now those defenders there, Stephen Shaw, both of them is locked down. Kid Gilchrist and Rondé House Jefferson is tremendous wing defenders. They tremendous wing defenders. That's what I said. They shit. Them guys, they real good defenders. See, you need them guys like that when you playing against them wings just to throw bodies at them. Aldridge if he healthy. But let's talk about Dennis Schroeder and his wife, right? Y'all seen Kim Burke signed already. And I said in my video, I said he's gonna get more than the minimum. He got 20 million. Toronto gave him 20 million. See, the thing is with Dennis Schroeder, right? And this is why I said that's why even women has a habit sometimes of doing that. Like you want to support your man is cool. But when you say stuff that's not there, it could come back and get you. See, I have a small channel, but like if First Take or somebody come out and said, you look crazy saying that. Because you sat there and clearly said, I could put up the article. You clearly said people, and then you had the nerve to, hold on, let me see. I'm going to find it. She said, I know everyone won't understand this. They will choose money before anything else. How you going to say that? And clearly, Williams, what's good? Block Son, what's good, bro? But how can you say that? Said people would choose money before anything else. But let me tell you, show some love, be patient, and watch what happens next. Like that to me. And then you sat there and said he fought for his goals and his vision and different things like that. The guy clearly wanted some money. Like, so you shouldn't even compare him and like that was honorable. Like he did that, like, oh, I don't want this money. I'm gonna go where I'm happy. He wanted the go. If the Lakers say they give him $100 million, he was signing that contract. Day one. He turned down the 84. It's not that he didn't want to be a Laker. He turned that 84 because he thought he could get more. And he felt he was not leaving no money on the table. He did not like the Lakers in the first place. Lakers probably wasn't. But if they'd have offered him the $100 million, he would have took it. He sat there and said he wanted to be there. He not one time, if he ain't like the Lakers, he not one time, he could have asked for a trade if he ain't like the Lakers. I'm not saying he was in love with the Lakers. I don't know what the deal on that. But he clearly wanted more money. After the season, he's like, yo, I want to come back. He said everything, the right thing for us, like coming back and things like that. He wanted to come back. He got unfinished business. They should run it back. He said everything, even if it was BS. But he wanted the money. He clearly wanted the money. If he didn't want the money, he could have been signed. If it wasn't about money, when Boston offered him 5.9, how come he asked them for the full mid-level? Because Boston they'd been over the luxury tax. They could have given him the $10 million. If it wasn't about money, how come he asked them for that? Why he just didn't sign? They said he's going to 5.9. How come he just didn't sign? He waited a couple days. That Boston rumor was out. He signed yesterday, right? That Boston rumor was out at least 4 days before he signed. At least 4 days before he signed. And he was trying to get a sign and trade with the Lakers, and he was trying to get Boston to give him the full mid-level. Yeah, he played himself. KK, what up? Yeah. Lennox was good, Lennox. See, that's the thing. That's why I said sometimes it's best not to say nothing. Because everything she said was wrong. Some people ain't gonna understand this. Some people would have took money over everything. If he wanted to go to Boston, you'd have heard Boston first day. He shot himself in the foot. He played himself. He played himself. That's right. Get the likes up, the guys with this joint. Get the likes up. Ella and Dennis trolled the Lakers. Why? What happened? What they did? He said Ella and they trolled the Lakers. What happened? I believe that, Jamal. Definitely, I believe that. Now, yeah, Celtics got a steal. Don't get me wrong. 5.9 million. He's that. He's that. This don't have nothing to do with his game. He's that. But the thing is, like I said, it's a bunch of bull crap because he coming to Boston as a backup. He coming to Boston as a backup. He started with the Lakers. Got 30-something minutes. What's going to happen next year? And mind you, next year you're going to have a whole fleet of another guards coming in from the draft. So let's say next year draft, let's say they have 3 really good guards coming next year. So that's 3 guards coming into the NBA next year, right? Let's say out the guys from that's going to get better. The young point guards that's getting better. Now let's take a team like Orlando, for instance. You got Cole Anthony, that's going to be better, and they got Jalen Suggs, and they got what's that boy name? The boy #1 pick, Marquise. The boy at the Sixers. I got I'm tongue tied right now. From the Sixers went to Orlando, got the 50 million. Marquise Fultz, Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz, they might be looking to move him. Right? Look at this. And then these guys under contract. Now he playing back up. Let's say he's solid. How many starting positions going to be open? Think about it. The Lakers good. We can name a bunch of teams good at the starting point guard right now. And to think about all the young guys from this year draft, even last year draft, that's going to be better and probably ready to take a starting position. Yeah, he was solid before the injury. That's what I'm saying. Orlando heavy at the guard. So by them being heavy at the guard, a team that might need a guard, their team may fill it up. That's what I'm saying. He's in a tough situation. Because you're a backup point guard now. Next year, I don't even know how the draft look, but 9 times out of 10, there's going to at least be 3 good point guards. There'll be at least 3 good point guards. And then there's going to be point guards, like I said, now, Shrug starting. What's his name may want to start? Cole Anthony. Then you got, like I said, the young guys, even guys from the guy from Philly, Tyrese Maxey. He going to be ready to start. Laker #1, what's good, bro? Get them likes up. Yeah, they have Audrey Hampton and even a guy like went to Denver, Bones Highland. He may be subpar this year, but he might be ready next year. Next year, he may be ready to take that step. So the point I'm saying is he's in a bad situation. If he averaged 15 points coming off the bench, that's a great year for coming off the bench, average 15 points. But he may be looked at as a backup the whole time. That's the thing. He may be looked at as a backup for the rest of his career now. Because he's not getting any younger. He's getting older. His game is pretty much his game. Yeah, and that's another thing. Chucks forgot they got Chris Dunn too. Josh Richardson. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he's in a situation where it's not looking good for him for big money. And nobody gonna pay big money for no backup. The most I see him getting next year. And mind you, you got guys, look at the free agents you're gonna have next year. You got Terry Rozier gonna be a free agent next year. And mind you this, who Dennis Schroeder gonna be how old next year? Like 28? He's 27 and be 28 years old. Not old, still young. It's cool. But I don't see nobody paying him no more than $10 million, no matter what type of year he has. If he don't have no MVP type year, his regular 15, 16 points, come off the bench, yeah, if he's solid with Boston, he gonna get mid-level money. All that 20 million, 15, I don't see him getting 15 million. Even if you have a good year. Next year, he gonna be a guy probably get the full mid-level. Somebody may give him the deal like Boston. Like Boston, I mean not Boston, like the Clippers gave Bobby Jackson. The 20 million, 2 years, 20 million. Team may do that, a full mid-level, but that's still not what he was going to get. He lost out. He lost the bag. You know how some people lose it, but damn, they probably make it up the next year. It's over. It's over. Because next year, like I said, the most I see him getting is $10 million. That mid-level. He ain't getting a dime over the mid-level next year. And that's him having a good year. Because the team not going to pay him. What teams need starting point guard right now? Like I said, he could have a good year. That's what I said. He blew the bag already. That's what I'm trying to explain. He blew the bag. It's over. The bag is gone. He not getting that back. Some people can recover from that. A lot of people don't. Like Boogie Cousins didn't recover. Isaiah Thomas didn't recover. A lot of guys who had the bag right there. The bag was right in the taking for Isaiah. But he ain't blow the bag like far as it wasn't his fault. But opportunity, that injury came with him and Boogie, and they never gonna see a bag again. They both had 200 million on their lap. In Sacramento, if he'd have stayed with Sacramento, they would have gave him the 200 million that same year. That's why I heard he didn't really want to get traded. He wanted to stay in Sacramento, get that supermax. Asim Brown was good. Jose Rivera was good. Yeah. He made the biggest mistake he will never, like KCP, for instance. KCP blew the bag, but he kind of like start recouping some, but he still kind of blew. But his KCP joint ain't near as bad. Detroit offered KCP $80 million. He said no, but he signed the Lakers for 18 for 1 year. So Then it's like, okay, if after 80 million, he's gonna get probably around 18 per. So he didn't lose that year. That 18 million to the 80, he didn't lose. But after that, then he got to 12 million with the Lakers. Then he got the 8 million. So what's that? 18. So in the 3 years, he got 28 million. Joe Smith. He blew the bag. Aaron was good. Yeah, KCP. No, I'm saying he kind of recovered. He still lost out. KCP still lost out, but then again, he won the championship. But KCP ain't near as bad. Like I said, he got the 18, then the 12, then the 8. Right? So that was what 28 million. So he basically got 28 million for 3 years. And he could have got 80 for the 4. So let's say the 13. Yeah. He lost. He lost like half some money. KCP lost about $40 million. Like, but he kind of, and then what happened now, he still got like the 13s like coming. It's not as bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna say 38. You're right. You're right. Joe Smith blew the bag. Nerlens Noel. They offered him 70 million. He blew the bag. But it helped that he got 30 million now, but he got minimum contracts every year after that. They offered him $70 million. He turned that down. A lot of people make that mistake. You cannot. Yeah, he turned it down from Dallas. He made a big mistake. I think Rich Paul was his agent when he did that. Actually, Rich Paul was KCP and Nerlens Noel agent. Those were 2 mistakes he made. Rich Paul was both of their agents. Rich Paul was both of them agents. I think it was the same year he turned down both of them, right? Nerlens ended up getting 30 million now, but which year was that when Nerlens turned down that deal? That was like 4 years ago. Yeah, he got Lonzo paid, but I think Rich Paul kind of learned from that because he blew with KCP, but he recouped something. KCP was as bad as Nerlens Noel because after that Nerlens Noel for like 4 straight years he got minimum deals. That deal with Dallas was like 5 years ago. He got like 4 straight minimum deal. He got minimum deal last year with the Knicks. He was getting minimum deals with OKC. Don King said, I'm glad y'all not our GM. What happened? I ain't really been reading the chats. I've been talking. He said, Joe Johnson. Come on, stop it, Aaron. We don't need no Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson, 40, 41. Like, we need, no. Yeah, Noel signed with the Knicks. He got 30 million now, but he still, those years, he still lost money. Those years, he lost 70 million. That 70 million would have still been running out right now. It had just ran out. So he could have had the 70 plus the 30 he got right now. Kim Burke signed already, Eric. He's with he signed back and with Toronto. Detroit picked Joe Johnson. Now, what happened last year? Y'all going by the big 3. You can't judge a person by the big 3. And that's a half court. When guys run up there full court, how come he ain't get no run last year in Detroit? You're right, Don King. Everybody wants. I'm not saying he can't play. But NBA is two different things. Him running, chasing. I ain't judging nobody off no big three. I'd rather him play, and I'll judge him more if he played in that summer league and killed that, even though he playing with a bunch of kids, than the play in a half court 3-on-2-3. Like, come on. With guys that's out of shape. Like, come on. We don't need Joe Johnson, man. I don't want no more old guys, man. Okay, you said 12. You said 18, 12, 8 plus the 39. But that's not over 5 years. You have to look at it like this. KCP still lost out, but he didn't lose. It's not as bad as what it is, but you counting a whole 39. I'm saying year by year. You only could count the 13 on that fourth year. You could go 18, 12, 8, 13. What he got? That's the 4 years. You only need to count 4 years. Yeah, that 39 was for 3 years. He lost out, but like I said, it's not as bad, but he still lost out. It's not as bad. It's not like what's name lost out big time. Because he was getting minimum deals, getting $2 million. Nerlens. You want guys who still got a chance of getting better. You want like the Stanley Johnsons, that's only 25. The Harry Giles, that's 24 years old. Guys that they still had. Harry Giles had injury problems. He made pop. Stanley Johnson, it takes some guys longer. You know how many guys took long by time? Some guys, it took them 7 years, 6 years to be good in the NBA. He probably wouldn't have got a ring. He probably wouldn't have. But I'm not saying that. My thing just blowing the money. Like I said, KCP is not that bad. But he still overplayed his hand because he thought that he gonna get more money than that. And like how? We need defense. That's what people fail to realize. People keep talking about outside shooting and we need more shooters and stuff. The key is at that wing position, you want a defender. Because you gotta look at it like this. Let's just keep it all the way 100. LeBron is not the defender he once was, right? But you don't want LeBron out there going crazy trying to defend some of these guys, right? You don't need LeBron to waste so much energy on that, right? So I say, okay, take Bron out. Melo ain't defending no wings, right? Bazemore ain't got no them big wings, the Jason Tatums and the Brandon Ingrams and the Paul George, the Kawhis, the Kevin Durant. He's not guarding those guys there. Bazemore too small. Bazemore 6'4", 6'4 and a half. And Trevor Ariza, like I said, I don't know if you guys notice. When guys get older, man, you just don't know what you get from year. You don't. That's why I said the Lakers need to protect themselves. Lakers got two old centers. People saying the white. Dwight, the way his game is, I think he'd be all right. But let's say Marc Gasol played worse than he played last year. So if he played worse than he played last year, AD stayed hurt. We jammed at the center position. Okay, Nicholas, you said Mark terrible, right? So that's my point. So if he's terrible, out of 3 spots, why we need all wing guys? The White old, Marc Gasol old. Anthony Davis have real injury problems. He fall always, He always going like this, touching his leg, going every time he fall. And Dwight Howard is don't know. He definitely declined already. Definitely, Richard. They definitely got blessed by Schroeder. Don't get me wrong. It definitely worked out right. Nope. Why would I want Jordan Bell here in the 6'7"? Don't have no offensive game, nothing. When you're a small ball center, you got to really be good. Why would they want Jordan Bell? Jordan Bell's horrible. I don't like Jordan Bell game. Never did. He don't do for him to be that short and don't have no type of game. Like what Aaron Baines maybe out all year. He had neck injury. See, that's what y'all don't look at things like how I ain't gonna say all y'all, but y'all don't look at things how I look at it. I'm looking at the reality is, see, people like, the white. End of the day, these guys old. So when you got old guys, you can't continue bringing in a bunch of old. Like when them guys over 35, the white is 35. He said the white got bunnies. He's still a jumper. He's not the leaper he was. And then you don't know how he gonna be this year. You can work out all you want. It's crazy how that dip be. That dip, when you just get older, it just change. You could be right there. Look how Marcus Hope declined every year. Something declined. Dwight Howard, y'all ain't looking, but he declined too. Dwight Howard declined just that he tried to. When people like what Howard do, he bring a lot of energy, but he do a lot of stupid stuff. He always locking arms and going to pushing, shoving match with guys and stuff like that. When you dealing with a bunch of, we got at that center position, we got old guys and injury prone guys. You can't. I don't know how somebody can't see that we need another big man. I'm not saying the big man had to be in the rotation, but how can you not out of 3 spots? Now, if we have 1 spot, cool. We have 1 roster spot. Okay, now we need for this. I'll take a big man now. You can't. Okay, they waiting for the buyout market. You never know what happens in the buyout market. It's not guaranteed. Damon Jones was with Sacramento. Isaiah Hartenstein. I take Isaiah Hartenstein. Like my thing is a big that's functional. Okay, cool. You cannot like when you deal with old players, you just don't know. You don't know. Like the Melo, what I like about Melo, I could see him still being like his type of game. I think he's gonna be all right. I ain't gonna expect him to be better than he was last year. If anything, he may be close to the same or less. That's what you mostly get for. You barely see them get better. Ariza, you know, not that they, you just don't know. My thing is, it's good to have younger bloods as safety nets. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying to play these guys over them. You get a young big that's athletic, agile, got some type of skill that can give you some positive minutes if need to be. You get you a younger wing player that can get you some minutes when it's need to be. Now, if you for anything, I would have the other position. You know, Reg Dog was good. Gordy, what up, Gordy? Mac McClone. I don't know. But I didn't see nothing where I think that he translate and be a good NBA player. Right now, I have to see more. But I think he could, like, I could see him being in the NBA for a few years if that's what you asking. Johnny Brown, he's all right. He's solid. He's solid. Yeah, Max Small, but like I could see him in NBA, but I can't sit there. I ain't see nothing where I could be like, ooh, like he has like ain't nothing jumps out crazy. Queen, yeah, that's true. Who broke AI record in Georgetown? They saying he the next Caruso on the team. I like y'all know I'm always gonna be a DeMarcus Cousins fan. He saying I don't want Isaiah Thomas. I think the Lakers defenders always work, but you got to get younger. No, I'm a 49ers fan. I'm not a Giants fan. I'm a 49ers fan. Yeah, Lakers draft good. Lakers draft good. He said I might as well move out there then for 49ers and Lakers. Tupac and Biggie was good. He said Millsap, Ennis. See, Ennis 31. He's not a young player, but he's in his prime. He's not no ideal young person like a Stanley Johnson, but he's in his prime. Like he'd be all right. We can cut Gasol, but I don't think they're gonna do it. He said to the mid, you right. You right, Brown. Don King said, Gasol was done. THT may average 10 points. Yeah, I like the West Coast sports teams. That's true. Gasol's slow as fuck. Yeah, we'd be definitely gonna be all stars. We definitely gonna have three guys representing the All Star game. That's a fact. And let me tell you about this. Russ, by him being on LA, he could be solid. He gonna get the votes. In that market, I think Russ gonna start All Star game. No, Steph. They love him. Steph always gonna get the votes at the point guard position. I guarantee you, Russ be second. Exactly, Jonathan. That's why I don't get how people look at this. They have to look at things at the whole picture. You always need insurance. You need that. And then it's my thing, it don't gonna hurt. Why have 20 or something that and these guys ain't gonna got a chance to play? Westbrook don't get hurt like that. Kendrick Nunn don't get hurt like that, knock on wood. Malik Monk don't get hurt like that. Taylor Horton Tucker. Then you have Bazemore. Now you to add two more guys to play that position. Where they gonna ever see the floor? Wayne Ellington. When is them guards gonna ever see the floor? At least at center, Marcus Gasol struggling. Howard start. Let's say Howard start. Let's say Howard get about 20 minutes starting. And let's say the backup center gets about 15. That's 35. And AD played the rest at center. At least, okay, Marcus Gasol struggling. You got someone else who can step in and get 15 minutes. Jabbar was good. Who I think the Lakers signed these three spots? I think Ennis. I still got the whole for my man. My man. I think it'll be Ennis, Harry Giles. And I say probably Wes Matthews. For some reason, I think Wes Matthews may end up coming back. That's just my prediction. Dudley could be on the. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest. This year, out of all years, the Lakers don't need. I ain't gonna say they don't, but there's no way in the world. How can the Lakers justify this? I'm gonna break this down because I've seen a lot of people talk about Jared Dudley, right? I'm gonna break this down, Jared Dudley. If the Lakers have a fleet of players that's 30 and up, and they probably only got 3 players that's in their 20s, why the hell they need Jared Dudley? The locker room presence. Like, what would they, if them guys, if you got a Trevor Ariza, Marcus Gasol, Ellington, Braun, Westbrook, Melo, you got all these guys in their 30s that been, and then a guy like AD who's a chill. AD ain't no heck, AD 28, but he's a chill. He's not no head case young guy. THT is like a mellow type of a young dude. Like, he not no rah-rah. He like a mellow dude. Malik Monk is a mellow dude. And Kendrick Nunn is mellow. It's not like you have time bombs. Like, you got some of them guys that like, this guy can go crazy any minute. We need somebody to babysit him. You don't need that. You don't. Like, how can they justify bringing Dudley in right now and say, oh, we need you to keep the locker room? If they can't keep the locker room together, something's wrong. With all them old guys like that, it's not like we had a younger team. With all them old guys like that, like, come on. Hercules Brown, what's good, bro? Now, if you want to put Dudley as a coach, okay, cool. But I'm not wasting no roster spot on him. Because when you have a bunch of old guys, things happen, injuries, a whole bunch of stuff. You better have some guys that can hold it down for a couple weeks if them guys need to get back on the court. You can't just think like last year. Everybody was talking about, oh, we might just get Paul Gasol now. We got Mark, get his brother. Who cares? We got a crew. We gonna take it. We gonna take it. We got Montrez. We got Dennis Schroeder. We got Younger. We could just get Powell now. It doesn't matter who else we get. Yes, it does matter. That's one thing at the NBA. You can't just give away roster spots just because, like, oh, we got this. We could assign anybody. No. Can't do that. Get a young guy that has the potential. Harry Giles was the #1 high school player. He supposed to have been a perennial all-star. They projected him to be. He had everything there was. He had the length. He had the athleticism was crazy. He had a handle. He had a nice little touch. But he had them injuries. Stanley Johnson was All-American. He stayed in college 1 year, a lottery pick. He's supposed to have been like that. He still can turn out to be something. That's what you want. You want a guy that got that type of game that can explode and end up playing well. Yeah, Harry Giles blew out both knees. And Ennis is just more of a lunch pail type guy. He's active. He defend. He go hard. James Ennis go hard. But that's what you need, man. You can't just throw away Ross Spot or Jared Dudley. Right now, how you justify him? Or to keep the locker room together? You mean tell me all them old dudes like that in that locker room, like, stop it. And then the young guys you got is chill young guys. Kendrick Nunn is a mild-mannered, humble, quiet young guy. Malik Monk the same. Hilton Tucker the same. It's not that you don't have the. Not saying he's like that, but like the Jalen Green, the type of and Kevin Porter Jr. How he was like, no, I'm playing. Like got that type of personality where they're gonna really push for position. Hollis Jefferson, Stanley Johnson, Harry Giles, I love that. And then like I said, Dudley, he banking on, and he just milking the NBA. Like, I'm going to get paid because I got a mouth and I can talk. He ain't have no respect. Literally in 2 months, he looked like that in 2 months. He should never look like that because it's not like he was tired. Like how AD came out of shape. It's a little different when AD came out of shape because AD came out of shape like this. They had a break. They had like a 4-month break for the pandemic. Then they came back, AD busting his butt, like going hard. They win a championship. He's tired. So you know what he said? I don't feel like playing no ball. I don't feel like working out. I just want to relax. And the season started right back in December. So he came in a little out of shape. There was no need for Dudley. Like, I get sometimes guys, they play all year. They be so tired at the end of the year. They be like, I don't want to see a basketball. There's some players say that. Tell Horton Tucker he's young. The minute we lost, he went in the gym the next day and trained every day. The Lakers lost to Phoenix. I forgot what day is on. The next day they showed him in that gym. He been working out the whole time. He been working out the whole time. But like I said, he didn't play many minutes. So since he didn't play many minutes, he had. Then he's still young. He had the energy to do that. But AD played a lot of minutes. He be banged up with little knick-knack injuries. He chilled. Jared Dudley ain't showing no remorse. He came back 30 pounds heavy. Like, how? And you knew you was coming back. You knew it. First things when Lakers want, we need to run it back. We need to run it back. My job is to be there for Kyle Kuzma. He lived off that. But the run is over, man. If you want to practice with the team and they give you $500 million or something to help, okay, cool. But the run is over, man. It's over. You can't chance it, especially when you got a bunch of old guys and injuries start piling up. Nah. And then another thing, let's say this. This is why another reason you don't want no Jared Dudley. And then you don't want a whole bunch of old players. Let's say this, right? Let's say this. Lakers semi-struggling, right? Let's say the Lakers bring back Isaiah Thomas, Wesley Matthews, and James Ennis, right? Let's say the Lakers fill out them roster spots with James Ennis, Wesley Matthews, and Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah, 32? A lot of deficiencies, 5'8" point guard. A lot of teams ain't crazy about no Isaiah Thomas right now. Not right now. Wesley Matthews, 30? What Wesley Matthews? 34 years old, 34, 35. Teams ain't crazy about Wesley Matthews either, right? And it's 31. Okay, cool. Let's say February trade deadline come. Let's say we need a solid, God forbid, let's just say, I ain't going to say the play because I don't want to jinx nobody. Let's say, I ain't going to say none of our star players. Let's say one of our role players get hurt and maybe out for 3 or 4 months. A big chunk of the season. Or let's just say our guys, we got struggled having a not so good season. Now when it comes to trade, let's say the Lakers looking to trade. Who are salaries? Okay, we got, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's say a real good player comes on the trade market. We don't got no first round picks. Let's say we got THT. Let's say a player like, let's say Zach LaVine, for instance. Let's just have fun with it. Let's say a player like Zach LaVine. We don't have no picks. So now, let's say they could say AD. You all know Bron AD is off limits. And not until they're not going to want Westbrook because they have Lonzo and DeRozan, right? They pretty much probably ain't going to want no Westbrook. They could they're going to want somebody younger, whatever. So, okay, say THT come in hand. But they're going to want more than THT. So now you have to thought, now you say THT, and then what? Now, if you could start throwing the names like THT, Harry Giles, Stanley Johnson, or Dante Exum, young guys who have some potential. That's why, if you notice, every year and during the trade season, 2 things the teams always ask for: young players and draft picks. That's always golden. Always. Look at every trade. There's always young players and draft picks. They always want a couple young players that's on your team already and draft picks. That's what Houston Rockets wanted. They were stupid when they rerouted Caris LeVert, but they got a bunch of draft picks. Most teams always want young players and draft picks. You can have a good player on your team already. I guarantee you, with our team, if a trade comes, they wouldn't even want Westbrook. They will want Monk, THT, none. It'll start from there. The package will start from there. You barely see a team because normally when they trade their star player, they normally semi like starting over again. NBA gave them Jalen Green. Well, they better thank God. That saved them. Because had they got the third or fourth pick, because he was gone. If Cleveland got that second pick, Cleveland was picking. It worked out. They got the first one or two picks. That trade would look ugly. Yeah. So why we not giving it in other teams? Yeah, we definitely have to include THT because he like our third highest, fourth highest paid with $10 million. We definitely have to include him in any trade. Exactly. Dante can defend. I like Dante Exum, but he stay hurt. He stay hurt. How many games? Let me look how many games he played this year. How many games Dante played this year? He said TET got the game and got the look. Yeah, Kawhi out. Yeah, how many games Dante played this year? Yeah, I'm saying Dante Exum is good. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do that, like I said, if you're gonna do three positions, have at least one of them a non-guarantee, or if you're gonna put two non-guaranteed, you gotta leave one open. He played 6 games. That's crazy. 6 games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That can't rely on that, man. The THT gave Kawhi a problem. Are you a woman? Look what he said. Yo, he said, yo, check this. You asking me? Yo, look what he said. He said, bro, who's the cutest? Bron, AD, or THT? Don't lie. F, what is it? F the talk? F the talk? Are you a woman? You gotta be a woman. You have to be a woman. He said, who? Yo, that's some funny stuff there. I think you dead serious too. I don't think you trolling. I ain't gonna just assume you're a man. You could be a woman, so I'm not gonna say that. But I don't judge men, so I can't say that. I can't answer that one. You know what I'm saying? Jack Roberts was good, bro. 86, 86. Yeah, yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. You know. But Dante played in the Olympics. That's a good thing. At least, like they said, you're only good as your last game. Like how they was talking about um Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn, he was hurt all year, but he's there for the playoffs. So you always have to judge a person, was they healthy the last time you seen them? So that's a good thing. So that's a good thing. How you play in the Olympics? I'm from New York. Why I'm a Laker fan? I'm gonna tell you why I'm a Laker fan. Right? When I was a kid, this going years now. When I was younger, I was a kid, and back in the days, as a kid, when somebody have your name, that was like a big thing. And my name being Kareem, I always didn't have. I ain't bumping to people my name in school. Like most of the times, popular names back then when I was growing up, names like Mark, Mike. Mike was popular. Mark, Mike, John, Tom, um, Keith, Kevin's, those like popular names. Like the Michaels and stuff like that. But Kareem, I ain't know no Kareems. So me watching basketball, my mom and they had the game on. That's the first game I ever saw in the NBA, the Lakers versus the Sixers. Kareem, oh, I said he got my name. Automatic, I start liking him, right? And mind you, they used to call me Doc, because y'all know me as Doc too. Because I used to always do this move like this, and they used to call me Doc, and they had Dr. J. But I gravitate towards Kareem. And then I liked the Lakers style of play, the run and gun. I said, "Ooh!" I think what happened. I saw Lakers play. The Lakers played the Sixers, and then right after that, I forgot who the second game. But I saw Lakers play again before I seen the Sixers play. Because I said both of them my teams. Then how you gonna like both of them, the Lakers and the Sixers? But it's crazy. I saw Lakers play the second game, and I really watched. Because the first game I was like so happy he had my name, and then when I watched, I'm like, damn, magical, just don't like it was just the game was incredible. I sat there and enjoyed like, yo, the running game, and the announcer like, oh, the Lakers with the running game, and they were just like greyhounds on a break, man. It was just something special to watch. So that's how I started liking the Lakers. Then I started the Knicks and stuff. Then Laker, man, I'm a Laker. Now I'm a Laker fan. I go way back. Laker game was the best to watch. I tell people, it's not like that Showtime Lakers, man. It was nothing like it. That's why I'm glad I did grow up and got to see that. Got to see that live. It was nothing like that. All that y'all see, Kobe and Shaq era, this era here with like Bron and them, you can't compare that. It was on. And then what I did like about them Laker team back in the days, you could identify more because you had a bunch of guys that always stayed on the same team. See, like, so it was easy for me to get to know these guys and I started liking these guys. Michael Gregory was good. Yeah, almost at 100 likes. Come on, get your boy to 100 likes, man. Get your boy to 100 likes. Ask for 100 likes every day. If I'm getting 700 views, 100 likes should be nothing. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Yo, it was just, and then the chemistry was good. And it was like maybe by being no internet, it made it that much better because it was just this is better. Like that's why like it's hard sometimes with like older guys argue with like young guys, and a lot of young guys get mad when older guys don't like the way how the NBA ran, but they ain't used to it being like that. So they don't like it when guys click up. And see when they say that and they say, "Oh, Magic played with a super team," totally different. Because I could break that whole thing down to you. Kareem was there first. The Lakers had a pick, drafted Magic, drafted James Worthy, drafted AC Green. They had Kurt Rambis. So it's different. Same with Boston. It was different. It wasn't even no movement like that in the NBA. You barely see free agent movement like that. If you notice back in the day, a lot of guys had long time teammates. You see 6, 7, 8 guys been on the same, they played with each other 7, 8 years out their career. You don't see that now. Like you don't see like long time. Like why you think it's like a big thing? You see like Magic, Worthy, Kareem, Jamal Wilkes, uh, Magic, Cooper, Byron Scott. All them guys, it's like their connection is different. They played together for years. You don't see that. You may see 1 or 2 players may got a long time together, but you don't see that. Jamal Wilkes was a beast. That's right, a legit super team. Bob McAdoo. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm making. It's different. Now a team, oh, get rid of him. Oh, you need to get rid of him. And then you got young guys, the difference between now and then. And you got guys like Zion, only played 2 years, so he's not happy. And like putting Zion kind of New Orleans took a step back. They supposed to be a team coming, and Zion don't realize he's killing them because they had money, and nobody gonna come play with you, and they don't know if you're gonna be there. Like that's interesting. Kyle Lowry. Why would Kyle Lowry? Let's say Kyle Lowry be like, I'm gonna accept the challenge. I like Zion. Let's say Kyle Lowry looked at it like this. Okay, they got Bam. Bam is young as cool. Jimmy Butler getting older. Let's say he looked at it like, damn, Zion and Brandon Ingram, 2 young guys who put me in there. I could put them on the map. I could do this. Let's say if he looked at it like that. But then he not gonna chance going there, and then this guy's acting like that. You said they doing nothing. Hold on, I'm correct you on that, Michael. You said okay. You said Zion, Luca, and Dame. You said those teams ain't doing nothing to help them. Okay, I'm gonna break that down. For one, David Griffin. I'm gonna talk about Zion. David Griffin is super aggressive. Super aggressive. A trade is sometimes you really can't do nothing, and then you don't want to do a bad trade just for the sake of making a trade. Let's say you do a bad trade and give up a little too much, and Zion's leave. That they may be in a world of trouble then. If that happens, they may be in a world of trouble then. That could set your franchise back. So when you got guys who's not fully committed to a team, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Cause then even some trade package, you may got a guy be like, please don't send me there. A guy may, let's say a guy who been on the team and the team respect them. I'm gonna say a guy like who been on the team for a while. Let's say a guy like mm, let's say a guy like CJ. CJ been in Portland for a while, right? Let's say CJ go to them and be like, listen here, man. Not saying they're going to do it, but most teams, when you do ask for a trade request, it depends how it happens. Like it's a respect level there. Like if you ain't was complaining in the media, crying and moaning in the media, and you've been respected like a guy like Dame, I believe Portland will definitely try to honor where he want to go. At least close. They may say, "Yo, you can't give us one." Cause see that teams don't like that. When you be like, "No, just send me to X." It makes it hard because now you lose your bargaining. Like for instance, when Anthony Davis said that, it kind of, even though they still got a monster package, but had Boston would have been in it, it could have been a little tough for the Lakers. They'd probably give up more. They had probably throw Kuzma in the trade. See that's what I'm saying. Most teams, see Anthony Davis only had 1 year, so it was different. But a guy like Dame, they wouldn't want. I believe if he tell Portland, "Yo, send me to New York," Portland will be like, "Dame, we like you and everything, but give us a couple more teams." Who else besides the Knicks? Who else you want? See, because you don't want to be pigeonholed to one team. And now, who the Knicks going to give them? They might not want that. At least if you give them 3 teams, let's say it's like Knicks, Sixers, and the Mavericks. I'm just saying 3 teams. Now they can look and be like, okay, you always pick the top player from each team that's probably up for grabs. And then after that, you go from there. You can start plucking off. See, okay, they draft picks. See, now you start worrying about other things. But you don't want to pigeonhole team to one. And most teams going to sit there and say, give us 3. Give us 3 teams. We're going to try to honor you. Because we could send you anywhere. When you got 4-year deal? Crazy? He said, don't count out the Celtics. No, nobody, Clipper Nation, nobody on here saying nothing about the Lakers getting Dame. Nobody on here said nothing about Clippers getting Dame. Hit the like button. Your boy almost had 100. We at the 99. Whoever they hit the like button, help your boy get to the big 1-0. Oh, the big 100. Let's get 100 likes. Need one more person step up to the plate. Got 1-on-1. Thanks, fellas. We Al Smith, we don't got a last roster spot. We got 3 roster spots open. We have 3 roster spots open. He says Clippers 0, Lakers 17. That hurts. He said they satisfied with the Sophie banner. They're gonna put up the conference. Fine. No, they ain't even win it. Damn. Who's available? You got a few guys available at the center position. You got Harry Giles. You got um Isaiah Hawkinson. You have a few centers. Guards, you got Avery Bradley, Dante Exum, Terrence. You got Terrence Ferguson, James Ennis. You have a few pieces out there. Paul Millsap. I'm surprised we ain't signed nobody yet. It's only like 9 o'clock out in LA. Dennis Smith. There's some players out there. That Buddy Hield not happening. Then things just think like this. For one, we're not trading the big three, right? Buddy Hield make $22 million. Where's we getting that? Everybody on that team is minimum deals except Kendrick Nunn and Taylor Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker get 10, and Kendrick Nunn get, let's say, $6 million. Them two alone, and then not only that, they just signed. You can't move them until December. So, like I said, this is pretty much our team. Yeah, I'm dozing off. Yep, you're right, Michael. I'll say been a Lakers fan since '81. Yeah. Dennis Smith, he's horrible. Bayfield was good. Nicholas. Oh yeah, they both from Chicago. Yeah. That's another thing. You always want young players because let's say a trade come about, you got a couple more young players to throw at them. Because they would not. Let me tell you something like this. I'm be honest. A guy like Stanley Johnson will have more trade value than Trevor Ariza. Not saying he's better, but that just teams be wanting the younger guys. But they just hope the young guy pop. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Yo, so I definitely appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow doing a live, hopefully. Hopefully I can get to 100 likes tomorrow when I post some videos on the new guy. I'm pretty much get it with the new player. That should be coming soon. We still gonna get a new player tonight. Yeah, see y'all on West Coast. It's 12 o'clock out here. It's 12 o'clock out here. So I definitely appreciate you guys staying an hour and 40 minutes with the kid, man. That's right. Hit them likes up, man. Hit them likes up. Also, man, tomorrow, all you guys who came in, I had a lot of people came in, and today, if you guys show support and hit that like button, I'd be good, man. It helped me. Laurie Marketing, I think he's going to Dallas. I think Laurie Marketing and Gordon Dragic. That's right. Get them likes up. Let's get to 110 before I click off. In the next 10 seconds, 10. Let's see if I can get to 110 before I click off. I got 106 right now. I'm going to do the countdown before I say see you later. 10, 9, 8. This is like the New Year's ball drop. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 109. 109. Peace, fellas. I'll take 109. Yo, I see you guys tomorrow, man. Appreciate I got 110 right now. Thank you. See you guys tomorrow, man. Have a good day. Enjoy your day.